Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our Cove Farm. We're picking up from where we left off on our last episode, and we had a little bit of issue with this truck. It's our truck that we started the farm with, we started the map with, and the issue is I'm pretty sure it's a bit too long and it's not always goes close to the combine as it should do, and it just keeps on turning those circles around the combine, and it takes him like 5 or 6 tries to just go close enough to the combine and start unloading. So we just sold that truck, and we have two options here that I just bought these two trucks, and this one looks kind of nice. It's a mod. They're both mods to be honest. And unfortunately I don't like the inside view. It's a bit off. I'm not sure if it's conflicting with one of the mods we have, but I really don't like the way it looks from the inside view. So we're just gonna sell this one, which is a shame because I really like the look on this. It looks like we're a bit off from where we're supposed to be sitting, so let's jump into our second option and see how it looks. It pretty much looks the same, so it does look like there's a mod conflict. Probably it conflicts with the realistic cab view that I have installed. I'm not really sure. No, let's just try something real quick, guys, and see if it's the mod or if it's... I'm not really sure, because if you guys remember, we drove our two Fords a few times, and there's nothing wrong with the view from inside the cab on those two trucks. I do have a lot of options here, but I'm trying to go with something a little bit more like what I think a US truck will look like an American truck, because this is after all a US map. And this one we're gonna run into the same problems. It's way too long for what we need. Let's check our Peterbilt. Not sure if this is gonna have the same issue. Let's search for another one. This is the one that we just bought, the International Lone Star Slipper, and also the International Lone Star 1600 4-door. But you know what, let's just keep those two. I'm gonna try to... let's take a look at this Freightliner. Also, it's way too long for what we needed. How about one of these Phoenix truck? Let's look at the Silver Bullet. Phoenix Copperhead. Let's have a look at this. It looks pretty much the same as the Silver Bullet. And boom, boom, boom. one of the modded trucks. Let's take a look at the silver bullet real quick. We'll just change the color, see how the race red looks like. It looks pretty good. Let's go with something more like dark steel for the rims. Can't really see if there's any difference. Let's go jungle fever aged. No, jungle fever. Let's see, go through some options. Agro tires, spike covers, no. Lug covers, no. TLX, I have no idea what this is, but let's go with that. Wheel setup, Nokian heavy duty, black center cap. Let's spend an hour here. We'll go with Nokian HD. We'll have it new, visors and mirrors. Let's go with bow tie. I don't want a visor, I just want the mirrors. If I have the options to just go with that, hopefully I do. And doesn't look like I can. Yep, it does. Stock hood mirrors, stock fender mirrors. Let's go with those. Mudguards, GPS, we don't need GPS. Mudguards, sure, why not. Bumper stock and OC bumper, custom weight, whatever, custom stock with wide markers. No. Stock, yeah, let's just leave it as stock. Extras, let's check. Forestry rack, no. Rack with all lights, sure, why not. Check some more options. Exhaust, way too high, way too big. Twin. Let's go with those two. And let's go with the second type of capacity. Engine setup, we'll go with a no, we'll go 150 horsepower, should be way more than enough. And let's just buy it, jump in and see what we have just bought. There it is, our Phoenix. Doesn't look bad at all, and it looks like there's no conflict. Okay, noise is a bit loud and weird a little bit, but I have no idea in real life what a truck like this would sound like. Let's just see if it's gonna do a better job than our old truck. I'm gonna probably sell the two trucks that I bought before, and they're conflicting with some other mods that we have installed. I just crashed into a truck that for some reason was just sitting in the middle of the road. Didn't mean to do that. And the truck is pretty loud. I hope you guys don't mind noise. Looks like our truck is heading over back to field 4. We're still harvesting field 4. We have a job on that field. There's also our Ford truck here on the right. It's filled with compost at the moment, waiting for us to just drive it That's sell point. Are gonna be GPAs that will give us the best price. And let's not crash into this bridge. Doesn't look that safe anyway, so let's not crash into that. If you guys seen this model, I'm guessing it's a truck in real life as well. You guys see this model? You know if it's this loud, and if it looks like the one that we just bought in game. Because we don't have this kind of trucks where I live. Pretty sure it's mostly the West that has this kind of trucks. And let's see how well he's gonna do unloading this combine. So just set it to field 20. Go with the unload combine mode, and it's our field, so it's gonna go unload at silo back to our farm. And let's send him on his way. It does seem to work fine with auto drive. Also no issues. He just went straight to waiting for call. Our combine is 93% full, so we're just gonna wait here for a moment, for a short moment, and see if he's gonna actually go and align himself with a combine, or if it's gonna run into the same issues that our old truck was running into. Let's see, looks like we have an option to open the doors. No one's gonna wanna drive around with open doors, so let's just close the doors. Yep. And that looks like that's it. If it concerns the option that the truck has, just opening the doors, which I'm trying to do now and it's not doing it. Okay. Anyway, we did it once. Let's just keep them closed. And it looks like combine is unloading. I'm not really sure about the sound on this truck. It's really loud. But since it's not conflicting with our other mods, which I should probably uninstall a lot of them, because I do have tons of mods and I'm not using not even half of them. Should probably uninstall some of them and keep the ones that are working and are not conflicting with each other. And so far the truck is just working great, along with the combine that it's set on course play, so there's no issues here yet. We'll see when it's next time that it's gonna unload the combine. For now we'll just leave it and we'll check our other stuff that we're doing. We are planting canola on our field 2, which is great, and our corn is still growing on our field 3, and our carrots probably still growing on field 9. And it looks like our tractor is still hauling grass, taking it from field 10 and going to silage bunker number 2, unloading. And I haven't checked, but probably our silage is all ready. to be sold in the first silage bunker that we've used. We'll just check in a second. We'll check maybe the price on silage. A bit of high jump on our tractor over there, climbing into all this stuff that we have on the bunker, and looks like it's done. Let's just check on the silage. Fermenting silage 100%, so it's all good. I just take the cover off, and we do have 668,000 liters of silage, and we're gonna worry about selling that in a moment. Let's just check on what's going on here. Looks like the truck is just coming around, and it looks like it's not going to be aligned properly, so let's see. No, I was wrong. It is aligned great. It's unloading. This combine is unloading like really fast. We are on 53% done with the job on this field, and we have a potato job paying pretty good money, but I'm not doing that. I'm not harvesting any more potatoes. I'm just gonna worry about harvesting our carrots when it comes time to do that. But for now, guys, let's go. Since we're loaded with this truck, let's just see where. Yep, Jeep's Mill. It looks like it's giving us the best price. So let's sell this load, get some more money, and then we're gonna sell the two trucks that we bought and we're not gonna use. And it's a shame because I really liked the look on those two trucks, especially on the old ones, on the 4 doors one. It looks had kind of like an old look to it, and let's just hurry up. Almost got caught by the barriers that were lowering. There's a train passing by now. And let's see how much money we're gonna make. Let's see, I'm thinking about buying a new field. What do you guys think about buying field 1? It will give us probably like 2/4 of the entire map would be ours, or maybe field 8. We actually do have money at the moment to just buy field 8. Let's just check what's on field 8 at the moment. Looks like barley, but of course it's been harvested. We actually harvested that field on job for our neighbors. So we're gonna wait for a little bit on buying that field. See what it's gonna be planted on that field. If it's not gonna be potatoes or something like that, we're just gonna buy it and make it our own, and then worry about making some more money and buy the rest of the fields, because I do, like I keep on saying, I do just wanna buy all the fields on the map. Looks like there's like 10,000 liters of compost still on this factory. There should be like 300 and some thousand liters in this factory. So we're gonna just send him as soon as we're full. We're gonna send the truck driver on its own to just sell the compost. Hopefully he's not gonna crash into anything on its way there. And I really did messed up when I placed these two factories together. I should have not placed them like I did place them, because if we're telling the truck driver to go load or unload into the factories, if it's gonna be set on loading like he is now, he's just gonna stop at the first factory over here, and he's gonna wait until it can get full from that factory, instead of just driving further away and load from the second one. I was kind of hoping it will work, but obviously I was wrong. It's not working, and it's gonna crash into this pickup almost. It actually didn't, which is great. And let's just check on the rest of the stuff we have doing jobs at the moment. Let's check on the growing stage, it's still growing. And let's go check on some of the jobs. We have two cultivating jobs, that, or three actually, they're not paying that much at all. We actually have a job on field 8, the field that I'm thinking on buying. So let's do that real quick. Hopefully we have a spare tractor. Yeah, I really need to buy those to sell these two trucks. Let's just do that real quick, because they're gonna be pain for us going through those all the time. I just lost my mouse cursor for a second after I sold that truck. And done. So now we have two Fords and a Phoenix Silver Bullet TLX, and yeah, it looks fine. Let's see, we should have the big fan tractor sitting around doing nothing. It actually just finished cultivating field 2, so just gonna hook up the cultivator again. I'm gonna refuel this tractor because it's halfway empty. Not going to that way, I'm gonna go this way. Head over to the refuel point, refuel our tractor. We repaired it probably on our last or the other episode, so it's not broke down yet. Just for a little bit, but it's gonna work fine. And for now we're just gonna head over to field 8, start the job. It will pay off, because if we are gonna buy that field, it's already gonna be cultivated. Probably we're gonna get a sowing job after we cultivate it, and if there's gonna be a crop on it that we like, we're just gonna do the job, sow the or plant the crops on the field, and then just buy it. So it's gonna work out just fine. I don't like the shape of the field all that much. It's kind of like a square field. I actually like field 1 a little more, but we're gonna buy in the end all the field, so I'm not gonna be too picky at the moment. And let's see, did I accept the job? I did. Perfect. And we are on cultivating the field. Let's see what jobs we have. We do have a fertilizing job paying decent amount of money, So let's just jump into our sprayer. We're gonna tell it to go to field 17. Alright, as soon as it's gonna get there, we're gonna go back to it and start the job. We do have a harvesting job on field 1, so we are gonna accept that, and as soon as our combine is finishing field 20, which it's not gonna take long now, we're just gonna grab this combine and just move it across the trees here and over to field 1. We're gonna start that job, and then we're gonna finish field 4, and by the time we finish field 4 we should already have our corn ready to harvest on field 3. It looks like our sprayer is heading over to field 17. It's gonna take a second until it's gonna get there, and until he does, this is what I was telling you guys about. I really messed up this placement here with two factories close by together. I should have placed them the way I placed these factories here that are factories for alfalfa silage. That would have been a way better way to place the factories, but it's done now, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna check on the truck every now and again. It doesn't look like we're gonna have that much compost to sell. Just one more load for now, so we're just gonna take this load ourselves. You guys remember that Jeep's made it's just here across the road. Only takes us a quick moment to get there, sell it, head on over back to our compost factory, sell the load back on again with compost. Let me see, bringing the trailer in closer to the truck and start selling the compost that we have. I'm really anxious to see the new map that I'm waiting for. It takes giants forever to release that map. It's been in testing for at least a week, if not more than a week. Probably more than a week now. I'm not really sure why it's taking that long, especially since it was not sent back, so it doesn't look like it's having any issues. So I don't know what's taking that long, but I'm really anxious to have that map of being released. I'm talking about the American farming life. I really wanna play on that map. Maybe just take a look at it, and if we really like it, we're gonna make a new series. So we'll have two series that we're gonna go on. I just got into the wrong place. These are actually our alfalfa silage factories, so just gonna turn around and go to our compost factory, load one more trailer, and it's not gonna be left that much compost into this factory. So it looks like we're gonna have one more. I hate the way the sound on these factories are that loud. But I was saying that we're gonna load this trailer, take it over to Gypsy Mill and sell the compost. And as soon as we sell the compost, I'm just thinking we do have enough money now for buying field 1. So I should have not accepted that job. But we did, so we're just gonna maybe buy field 8 for now and buy field 1 next time. I know I could just cancel that job and keep the buy the field and have all the crops for ourselves, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do the job, finish the job on both field 8 and field 1. So probably gonna see what it's gonna be planted on field 8. If we like the crop, it's gonna be planted there. We're gonna buy field 8. If not, we're gonna maybe think about buying field 1, but we'll see. We have money to buy either fields now, so that's not an issue. Let's head over to our compost factory and we'll park the truck right here because I'm not going through all the noise that it's over there. And these factories, they're not that noisy, so that's good. I'm not sure if they're not that noisy or they're not that noisy because they're not working at the moment. There's no bulk materials into this one and none of this one. That looks like we should sell a little bit of alfalfa silage. This factory is actually completely full. We have 500,000 liters on it, so we can afford easily to sell one load. Our trailer holds 120,000 liters, so we're still gonna have a lot left for our animals. I don't think that our animals will eat all this much alfalfa, like 380,000, so it's gonna be no good. Or probably we can probably afford to sell 2 trailers, 2 loads. But let's also check on the price of the alfalfa silage. We do have a good price here at Fenton Mill, 1,380 euros, which I should change the euros with dollars because, like I said, this is a US map, so I should have done that from the beginning, and I will do it going into our next episode. Hopefully I'm not gonna be the same forgetful lunatic that I am at the moment. Maybe you're speeding without a truck, going through town. And let's see, we need to turn right. Just here and then immediately left. And we're gonna be at Fenton Mill in no time. See how much money we're gonna make out of this alfalfa. And I know alfalfa was a little bit of a pain for me actually, but I'm thinking since we're making all this much money out of alfalfa, I'm thinking of planting it again. So let's see, 1380 for alfalfa silage, and where is the regular silage? It's 830, so we probably should plant some alfalfa. And I'm not sure at the moment, we'll see. But we're not gonna keep grass from field 10 anymore, we're gonna replace the grass with something else. And it's a little bit way too big for just having alfalfa on this field. Maybe just plant alfalfa on field 2. Looks a bit smaller than field 10. And we got 165,000, which is really good money. We're just gonna sell one more load. And the rest we're gonna keep for our animals, which I forgot to check on their status. They're looking really good, so we're not gonna worry about them until tomorrow. I'm gonna check on them again tomorrow. I also forgot to check on our greenhouses, but I'm pretty sure they're still good on water. I actually forgot to replenish them with water, but we're gonna worry about that tomorrow as well. We're gonna go to our greenhouses tomorrow morning and we're gonna go to our animals areas and see what they need. Of course, if they're gonna actually need anything. And it looks like our RT finished planting canola on field 2, and it looks like our combine on field 20 needs to be unloaded. Hopefully it's not gonna be the same issue with the truck that we just bought. Maybe it was not even the truck, maybe it was the trailer, so let's just check on that real quick. Not sure where this truck is going, but and it looks like it's still circling around the combine. Maybe, I'm not really sure. We're just gonna stay with it for a moment and see what it's doing. Problem is, I think with the length of the trailer and the truck, it's not driving behind the combine for as further that it should drive, and when it's turning it's not aligning perfectly with the combine. You see it should be a bit more to the right, but it looks like maybe no, it's not gonna unload. So it's the same issue that we had with our old truck. I just destroyed a little bit of crop right there. I should have just waited until it was clear from the soybean. Yeah, so it looks like it was not a truck. Maybe it's just a trailer. I have no idea. Maybe we're gonna sell this trailer and buy. I actually have a few mods installed. I just installed actually some trailers just last night. Of course I forgot which one. Another Demco, I think, some other trailer. Let me check real quick, guys. Bear with me for a moment. I think I installed one of these. Yep, these ones I just installed last night. This one is split in half. They both hold 120,000 liters. It's tipper, and I'm pretty sure tipper means that it's gonna lift it up and unload through the back. I'm not really sure, so if it does, it's not gonna fit in the silos we're using, our sell points. I forgot to clear the way from the combine. and just set him back on an auto drive course, and he's gonna go unload the combine. The combine is gonna be finishing the field. For now, let's just take this load back to Fenton Mill, sell this alfalfa silage that we just loaded up, make some more money, and I'm really not sure about the trailer. I can't really say for sure that if it's the trailer or the truck or auto drive or whatever, or maybe just me setting up all the auto drive network. I know I made a few mistakes in auto drive, setting up some points on the network, but I'm not really sure. What I wanna do, what I'm thinking about doing is just sell that trailer, buy maybe one of these trailers. They also hold 120. I know that first trailer that I'm thinking selling it holds 240,000 liters, but we're just gonna have to take a few more trips to a sell point. Instead of making one trip, we're gonna make two. It's not like we're gonna have to drive like 100 miles in half an hour or something like that just to reach a sell point. Sell points, and I think this is the furthest away sell point that we have on the map, Fenton Mill. All the others are just close by. Train station town is also a bit far. Wood chip sales, we're not doing forestry on this map, so I don't care. And pretty much all the sell points that we're using, they're just close by. Of course, Freedom Mill is just across the street from our farm. Now let's see how much money we made out of all the crops that we've sold. Harvest income 1.2 million euros, which is pretty amazing to be honest. Of course, most of the money that we made are compost and silage, alfalfa silage. So it's all good. It's a bit high as a price, to be fair. I have no idea in real life how much you can sell your compost or your silage for, but it's in the game. Those are the prices. It's not like we cheating in money or something like that. It's the in-game price. We're just gonna keep on making compost. I'm gonna crash into this pickup, and almost the truck behind us crashed into us. A little bit of traffic violations right there. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's the in-game price. So we're gonna make some more compost, more alfalfa silage. That's all we're gonna sell, some more. And we're gonna see if we pick up on another map, start a series on a new map. We're gonna see if it does have alfalfa or compost. We're gonna see what the prices on those are gonna be. Looks like our truck managed to unload this combine. Didn't run into any more issues for now. So we'll just fold the pipe and head over to field 1 and start the job we have in harvesting field 1. But for now, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.